Hey dolls, welcome back again to my channel. It has been quite some time, and I say this every single time because it is true. By the time I sit down film a video, it's been like weeks and weeks. So anyways, today's video is going to be, I don't really know, I just wanted to sit down and chat with you all for a little bit, and my lips are really dry, so I'm applying this lip balm from Kiehl's. It's the Kiehl's #1 lip balm, and I actually really like it. Just want to do a sit down chit chat video. I'm going to be using this palette today. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh, this is the pineapple palette from Tarte. This was out during the holidays and I hauled it in a video like way back at the beginning of the year. I haven't played with this much. I've used a couple shadows in this the other day when I was doing a makeup look going to work, but it is absolutely beautiful, and it has this little plastic thing in the middle to help protect these shadows. So I guess this will be more of like a get ready with me, and hopefully you don't hear the fan because it is a little warm in here. I've got the fan going. I just wanted to come here and talk to you all about life and what's been going on recently. Well, 3 videos ago, so it's been a few weeks, I posted my travel vlog, which I was super excited about. I'm gonna just start doing the process as we talk. I like using this Lancome base. This is the La Base something pro whatever in #3 nude. So yeah, I finally got that video edited and done with because I went on vacation back in February, and I had wanted to get that video done, but it was just I had so much footage and I had so much that I wanted to showcase in the video, and at the end of the day I was like, nobody's gonna sit here and watch this hour-long video because I wouldn't sit there and watch an hour-long video. That's just crazy. So I had to really challenge myself to take out a lot of stuff. So if you want to see that video, I will link it right up here so you guys can go and check that out. So I've been using this night cream. I haven't consistently used it, but it is the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream anti-aging face cream for nighttime. And the other day I put it all down my neck, and I literally woke up in rashes all over, and they're still kind of there. I feel them. They haven't completely gone away. It's 2 days ago, and I'm just really annoyed by it. And I noticed that I also put it on my face, and I did notice around here it was not good, and I was so itchy the next day. It was crazy. And I also noticed that my face has been so dry, and I've been trying to I've been wondering and trying to figure out why my face is so dry all the time. And by mid-afternoon, I go for 2 walks usually every day at work, quick 15-minute walks, and I noticed that at the end of the day, in my T-zone area, I get so oily, and my foundation is almost completely gone. And I recently noticed that the micellar water I've been using, the Garnier micellar water, is very drying because I had do swatches of some eyeliner, and I went to go wipe it off with a little cotton pad, and afterwards my hand was so freaking dry, and I'm maybe that's why my skin is like this, because I've been using micellar waters for probably 2 years or so now, and within those last 2 years is when I realized that my face just is so oily, and I never used to suffer with super oily face ever. So I think it's drying out my face, and so now my skin is just you need to produce more oil. It's you just need to produce more oil. I want this oiliness to go because I hate at the end of the day my face is just greasy. It's just annoying. I hope this video is not too long. I don't really have anything set. It's gonna be a tutorial. It's going to be a makeup video, of course, using this Tarte palette, and hopefully I don't bore you guys too much with all my chit chat, whatever. And I'm just starting to become allergic to everything. I was so surprised that I broke out with that It Cosmetics cream, and then within the last couple months I've tried Icy Hot for muscle rub, or when your muscles are sore or whatever. Completely allergic to that apparently, and just different things that I'm is it because I'm getting older? Don't answer that. But yeah, I want to use this really pretty turquoise mermaid-ish type of color, and we're gonna use that for our lid. So I'm gonna experiment. I have no idea what shades to even use, but I'm definitely gonna start with more of a neutral color for the crease. So I'm just gonna put like this neutral brown right up into the crease, kind of like higher up, because I really want our lid shade to be the center of attention. And I'm gonna place that really pretty aqua mermaidy color because we are just winging this. We are just creating a look. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's just get creative. Just do what you want to do, right? I'm going to take this lavender shade here and I'm going to put that also in the crease, kind of like to blend it. So right above, kind of like creating a transition into the brown. So I want to do a book recommendation right now. I know we're doing a makeup tutorial, but I want to give you a book recommendation. If you are looking for something positive to read, something kind of like encouraging and motivating, there's a book called The Energy Bus by John Gordon. Yes, John Gordon. And I will put that information in the description box. But I just got done listening to that book and I was just like, oh my gosh, everybody needs to listen to this book. It's not like your traditional like self-help, self-motivation kind of like book. It's more from like a story perspective about a guy who is kind of like at his wit's end and things are not looking so great, but how he gets on the energy bus and his whole perspective changes, and it teaches you that your perspective really plays a big role in your attitude and how you choose to live and what kind of attitude you choose to have. And our attitude and mood, our attitude affects our mood, I can't even talk. Our attitude affects our mood, affects our entire like state of mind. And I know it's definitely hard sometimes, and I go through times where I just don't feel like I want to be around anybody, I want to talk to anybody, I just want to be by myself. I have those moments where I just feel like really down. And as much as we like to put out, you know, like we're great, like everything is great, like we're fine with, you know, certain circumstances and situations in life, at the end of the day, we're human. We all have emotions, and sometimes we don't feel our best. We feel like everything sucks and nothing's ever gonna change and we're gonna be in the same situation forever. So I get like needing motivation, and when I listened to this book I was like, oh my gosh, it's good. Like it's kind of more on a business type of perspective ish, but not entirely. It's still like, I think anybody, no matter what you're doing as a career, like you can really learn something from this book. And I love how it's in the perspective of a story versus like a you need to do this to stay motivated or you need to do this to change your mindset kind of thing. Like it's not like a you need to do this kind of thing. It's more of like, here's a guy, here's it. But it also like I don't know how to explain, like it also is directed to you even though you're seeing it through a third party kind of thing. And I feel like based on where you are in life and what you are experiencing, it kind of like caters, it like somehow customizes it to your like situation, because you can definitely relate. I feel like my eyes are really red right now and this makeup look is not helping, but we're getting there. So now I'm just going to do a little bit of highlight on top just to kind of blend the edges. So it was our HR, our head of HR that recommended this book, and I was like, meh, okay. Well, you know, she works in HR, so maybe her recommendation is, you know, something I should be looking into, and I'm so glad I did. Like, I just absolutely loved that book. I'm gonna do a liquid liner. I have not done, or not liquid liner, a gel liner. I have not used one of these in so long. So this is where we're going with the eyeliner for now, because with gel liners, I always find it very difficult to work with. I usually just use a liquid pen because it's just so much easier than to use a brush. My eyes are so red, oh my gosh. But yes, this book is so good, guys. I definitely recommend everyone should listen to this book. I recently have switched my number in my foundation for the Maybelline Fit Me matte foundation. I went from 220 to 128. This one is a little bit more not so yellow. I feel like it matches me a whole lot better because 220 was a little bit too dark for me. I'm just gonna put it on my face. I'm gonna use my clean, fluffy Tarte brush. I love this kabuki brush. It's so good to blend out your foundation. It's one of my favorite brushes to use. So just like a little background on the book, it's basically this guy who is at the brink of like losing his job, losing his team at work, about to launch a product that needs to be successful, otherwise like his job is over with, and like his family at home is like, things with his wife have not been the best because of this attitude and this world he's living in and the mindset that he's in, and how the different steps that he takes really made a huge difference in what he was desiring for the outcome. So that's all I'm gonna say about it, because you need to read it. It's so good. And right now I'm actually taking a leadership course. It's based on the book from John Maxwell, and if you are someone who is interested in leadership at any level, you don't have to be in management, you don't have to be in an executive team. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are. Like, if you're interested in learning how to become a better leader, this book is also amazing. It's called The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John Maxwell, which I'll also put that information down below. And it teaches you so much. The recent chapter we just did, it was on the law of oh gosh, now I forgot. The law of influence. Okay, I was wrong. It was the law of connection and the law of the inner circle. So we last discussed the law of inner circle, and there was this neat little activity that they had us do, because there's also a workbook that goes along with this book. And it was like, basically, and you guys should do this right now, get like a notepad or like a blank sheet of paper and a pen or a pencil, whatever. So once you have that, you're going to write down the names of 5 people that you spend a lot of time with. Doesn't matter who it is. Could be your mom, your sibling, your best friend, your spouse, your boyfriend, your co-workers, like just the name of 5 people that you spend the most time with. I'm just using this Naked palette, the Flush palette bronzer. Usually I use the Chanel bronzer, but I want to use a powder bronzer today. So once you have your 5 names written down, you are going to determine who adds value to your life and who doesn't. So if the person adds value to your life, you're going to put a plus sign next to their name. If they don't add value to you, they just take from you, you're going to put the negative sign. And what that means, when we say they don't add value to your life, that means like maybe it's someone who, an example would be like someone who has a lot of drama, someone who's always complaining about this, how everything sucks, the world sucks, and there's nothing ever positive. Like when you are done with that person, spending time with that person, you feel so drained and overwhelmed, or you want to try, like sometimes you try to avoid that person because you just know once you see them, like it's gonna take a lot of energy from you. So that's what it means by not adding value to your life, versus where adding value to your life is someone who is maybe a great listener, someone who can encourage you, someone who can like motivate you, even if they're just like listening to you, just like being a support system for you, someone you can go to talk about certain things, but someone who's not going to focus on all the negatives, someone who can help keep you accountable and kind of like potentially help guide you, maybe if you need some guidance. Or it doesn't have to be like a counselor or something, or a parent. It could just be like your friend saying, hey, you know, like I know you're going through this, but you know what, it's not gonna last forever. You're gonna get through whatever this situation is, and I'm gonna be here if you just want to like sit and chill, if you just want to watch a movie together. Like someone who positively affects your life is adding value to your life, you know. And so you're gonna put that, so do that right now. Put a plus sign or a negative sign next to their name if they add or do not add value to your life. While I decide on a blush color for this, I'm gonna use, I've had this NARS palette for such a long time and I don't even know what it's called, but it's just a NARS palette. It's the Danmari All About Cheeks palette. This is so old, guys, but I'm pretty sure you can buy all the colors individually. So I'm gonna go with this shimmery shade called Super Orgasm. Not the best name, but it's this one here. This is the original Orgasm blush, and then this one is the super one. It has more like a chunky glitter in it versus the traditional one. This is a mermaidy kind of like look, so I'm going to use the more glittery blush. Just gonna place that on, a little extra. And I meant to use a, what do you call those things? It's like a highlighter, but a liquid highlighter you put under your foundation. I totally forgot. But we're gonna use highlight anyways. I know we're like bouncing around because I didn't finish the eyes yet. We're gonna get back to it. I'm just gonna do my brows. So once you decided who is adding value to your life and who isn't, hopefully this kind of like paints a different picture for you. So in your inner circle, and based on like the book, in your inner circle, you want people in your inner circle, like your 5 people, you want people who are going to add value to your life, because you don't want to have just, if you have one negative person, you need to work on how you're going to move that person out of your inner circle. It's not saying like forget them, like ditch them as a friend, like that's not what it's saying. It's just that person should not be in your inner circle kind of thing. Sometimes we may have family that's kind of like that in that inner circle, and they're like the negative ones, but we just have to work around setting boundaries on how much time you're going to give that person. So that's where you want to start evaluating, and just keep people who add value. And if you have everybody doesn't add value, if all your 5 people don't add any value to your life, then you really need to maybe like pull back a little bit, find people who are going to help you stay motivated, people who are going to help encourage you, because if you don't have that, you're gonna get drained, you're gonna get tired, you're gonna always be in a place where you don't want to be and keep you down. So it's definitely time to evaluate that. And sometimes I know for some people they just want to help everybody, and that's great, but if you don't have anyone to help you, how are you going to help other people, you know? So it goes both ways. Like, you can give, but you also need to get as well. I love how much like brow pencil and brow gels and whatever brow products does so much for your makeup look. Like, I feel like it already looks so much better because my brows are like being done. If you guys want me to like talk about these laws, since I'm going through a class, we're halfway through the book, if you guys want me to like talk about this, like just do videos, like start with the first law, because there's 21 laws, and we can just talk about it. It'll help me to refresh my memory, it'll help me to keep my knowledge, and I can read the book again. I can definitely do that because I feel like it has such valuable information. I've been learning so much. I love it. Like, I don't want the class to end, and when it does end, I want to like take it again because it's so good. So now I'm gonna take this darker lavender shade, and I'm gonna put that right under. And I do not like this brush. Let's try this one. You know, it really made me look at my inner circle and see who's in there and who is adding to my life. And for example, one of my friends that I go working out with, like for her, I put her down because I do see her twice a week, so I'm spending more time with her, and it is kind of like a, it's not a new friendship, but it's a new connection time for us, because like different life stuff has happened, and we've been friends for a while, but we've just recently gotten even more closer by working out together. And for me, she's adding value to my life because she is encouraging me and keeping me accountable with like working out and like trying to stay focused on fitness and like trying to be making healthier decisions. So for me, that's adding value to my life versus me spending time with someone who wants to go out to eat all the time. Like, that's great, but it's not healthy for me kind of thing, which I don't have anyone that I do that with anyways, so that's a good thing. Out of my 5 people, I have one person who is someone that I spend a lot of time with, and that person, I had put both a plus and a minus sign because I feel like they do add value because they are like a supportive system. They do listen to me whenever I need someone to talk to, they'll listen, but at the same time, they kind of complain a lot, and I don't see any kind of like motivation within them or goals or things, you know. So in a way, it's like that relationship isn't really benefiting me as much. Not that you want to get benefits out of people, but like they're not adding value to my life. I mean, I do learn like life stuff, so at the same time, that's why I kind of like put both. It's more if I can help to change their mindset and their attitude just a little bit, I know we can't change people, but like if I can influence this person to change those little things just a little bit, I think I can completely put like a plus sign, because they are someone who does add some value to my life. You know, it's not like they don't. So I was just kind of like, it was a toss-up for that one, and I know we can get to the positive side, so I know that's not like a fail. Like I don't need to, like, I need to move this person out of my inner circle. This is supposed to be like a makeup tutorial, not a like let's talk about a book thing, you know. But I have been really enjoying my time in this class and the things that I've been learning. It's a lot, and the weeks are just flying by, and I wish I had more time to learn more stuff, but it is going by quickly. So that's why I think it's good, like if you guys want me to do like a series on these 21 laws, I think I might do it just anyway. Okay, my camera just died, so I have no idea what I was just saying, but yeah, I think I'm still gonna do it. I do want to see if you guys are interested, but I think I might do it because it's such good information. Now I'm taking just a deeper brown, and I'm just gonna go in right under it just to like tie it in. Then I'm gonna take this really light shade, put it in my inner tear duct. I'm going to pop on some lashes, so I'm going to do that really quickly and then come right back. So now the lashes are on. These are the Ardell Studio Effects Demi Wispy lashes. So they're a little bit on the dramatic side. I can literally see this one. So now we're going to glow it up, girl. So I'm using my what is this, Anastasia Glow Kit in Sun Dip, and I'm gonna go in with Summer because I just want us to like really glow. Do you see that? Oh my gosh, do you see that? Glow like a mermaid. You could really use a lighter shade, but since it's kind of like a mermaid summery look, she's gonna be at the beach in the water. I guess this is called the mermaid look, somewhat. I just didn't plan. This is what we kind of happened upon. It's kind of what we're going with. And you know what? I totally forgot to dust away my powder. Quick sweep since we've already applied our highlight. But I feel like, oh my gosh, can we glow anymore? I think I want to do a little something extra. I'm gonna take this Kitten Karma by Stila. It's their little like glitter cream, something like that, and it legit has glitter. And I'm gonna take just a little bit because I want to add a little bit of sparkle and just lightly add some to the lid, just to add a little bit of glam. And now I'm gonna take this Bare Minerals Moxie lip color in Get Ready. I like it because it's like a pink, but it also has a little bit of a coral undertone, which is perfect for summer. And now I'm going to take my Urban Decay pencil in the color West, and I'm going to line my lower lash line. And there we have it. This is our mermaid inspired look using the Tarte Pineapple palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I know it's not like anything so like, oh my gosh, whole transformation, but it's a little bit fun, it's a little bit glam, it's a little bit beachy with like a right shade of lip color and some glam sparkle with some lashes. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this look, and thanks for like just chatting with me. I know this video might actually be kind of long because I chatted a lot, but I feel like it was just good to sit and chat with you guys. It's been such a long time, and let me know if you're interested in hearing about or like talking about those 21 laws of leadership, which I think I'm still gonna do because I have been loving this series. So it's great information, good knowledge to have and to practice every day, even those days where we feel like I just want to turn everything and everyone off, whatever. It's still good to help get your state of mind in a different place, even if it's by yourself and you're working on it by yourself. Like, it also goes back to your personality type and what kind of environment you need to be around or you need to have. So anyways, if you guys want to see more videos and any recommendations that you have, any video ideas, it doesn't have to be makeup, doesn't have to be, it could be about the book, it could be about something else, I don't know, like whatever you are curious or interested in seeing or having me do, let me know. I've also been thinking about doing a living room tour, like how I decorate my living room kind of thing. Not that I have like crazy decorations, just like it's pretty simple, I think, and like kind of tell you guys like where I got like, you know, certain pieces and like furniture that's affordable and stuff if you're like on a budget and things like that. So I don't know if anybody would be interested in that, so if you are, let me know as well. I just saw a fly. Why is there a fly in the house? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I can't talk anymore. Thank you for watching, and all my social media will be on the screen if you want to follow me, if you want to keep up with me and my shenanigans and my stumbling over words. So I'm gonna go now. Bye guys.